Jaguar's PACE family of SUVs offer a great blend of comfort, practicality and technology, along with the agile, dynamic handling that you expect from a Jaguar. The E-PACE is Jaguar's first compact SUV, and when it was launched in 2017, it barrel rolled into the record books by completing a 270-degree turn, earning itself a Guinness World Record in the process. From that stunt, we know the E-PACE has balance and precision, and I think it's a great looking car. So when you add its practical interior and a 5-star safety rating, you can see why it's such a popular family choice. New for 2019, the E-PACE introduces a checkered flag special edition to the lineup. Based on the sporty R-dynamic body style, this comes in Chorus Grey, Yulong White, or exclusive to checkered flag, Photon Red exterior colours. A black pack is fitted as standard, which adds a black grille, side vents and window surrounds. This model is fitted with 19-inch wheels with a satin grey finish. And the key visual difference, which sets it apart as a special edition, is the side vent badging on the exterior. Inside, a grained leather interior with flame red stitching and checkered flag tread plates mark this out as the special edition. In terms of kit, a 12-inch interactive driver display, panoramic roof, 10-way heated front seat, keyless entry and powered tailgate are all standard on this edition. So that's what's new. Let's take a look at the rest. Jaguar's aim for the E-PACE was to create a car that had real character, and their inspiration for this was the F-Type sports car. With its sculpted bonnet and muscular rear haunches, you can see the family ties. This is an SUV with the lines of a sporty coupe. Its striking presence is typified by the bold honeycomb front grille, striking LED J-blade headlights and its sleek profile. The E-PACE is seen as the cub of Jaguar's family, and there are some lovely little touches around the car to remind you of exactly that, like the graphic here in the windscreen of the mother Jaguar and her cub. And when darkness falls, you will also find them guiding your way in the exterior puddle lamps. The roofline blends into a spoiler which sits above the steeply raked rear windscreen and that distinctive LED tail-light signature. When you see the car running in daytime, you can see the chicane line across the back of the car. Inside the E-PACE, and I think that what really stands out is the attention to detail. Everything is very thoughtfully laid out and it's intuitive and easy to use. You know, you're surrounded by high quality materials that are tactile and help to make this a very refined environment, which is exactly what you want from the interior of a car, because this is where you spend so much of your time. This sweeping line across the top of the dashboard echoes that of the exterior, while the cockpit wraps around the driver. And I really like this 3-spoke leather steering wheel, which is home to controls for the technology, like infotainment and cruise control. Look more closely and once again you're reminded that this is the cub of the Jaguar family by the print that you'll find here in the centre console and just here at the front. If you go for the optional fixed panoramic glass roof, the interior is flooded with light, enhancing the feeling of space and making it a bright, relaxing place to be wherever you're sat. Now, of course, one thing that's key to a family car is practicality, so let's take a look at that. The cup holders can be removed, which leave enough space in the centre console to hold 4 large water bottles laid flat. There's a 12-volt socket and 2 USB chargers in there too. And down at the bottom, there's even a place to safely store a tablet upright so you can charge it on the move. Not only does the E-PACE look great, but it drives well too, and that's thanks to a chassis that's been designed to deliver agile and refined handling. Its fully independent front suspension and multi-link rear setup provide a brilliant combination of ride comfort and control. They smooth out the bumps whilst delivering trademark Jaguar dynamics. Now, Jaguar's adaptive dynamic system delivers a precise and supple ride using electronically controlled dampers that adjust up to 100 times a second. By analysing acceleration, steering and brake inputs, it optimises the suspension to provide the best balance of comfort, refinement and agility for the conditions. At heart, the E-PACE is an SUV, so it will come as no surprise that it's available with a cutting-edge all-wheel drive system that intelligently controls torque distribution between the front and the rear axles via an electronically controlled multi-plate clutch. Jaguar Drive Control really does put you in command with multiple driving modes to suit your driving style and also the conditions. Dynamic mode offers a more responsive, sportier drive. Eco mode encourages fuel-efficient driving, whilst rain, ice, snow mode provides greater confidence in slippery conditions. Active Driveline provides even greater levels of traction, stability and efficiency. It can disconnect drive to the rear wheels to optimise fuel economy in relaxed driving conditions, but when needed, can return drive to all four wheels in just 300 milliseconds. This intelligent system can send up to 100% of rear wheel torque to either of the back wheels, depending on which one has the most grip. All-surface progress control helps maintain a steady speed of between 2 and 18 miles per hour on more slippery terrain, things like wet grass, ice or snow or dirt roads. This low-speed cruise control allows the driver to focus solely on steering the vehicle over challenging terrain, and even works from a standstill, taking the stress out of slippery starts. Under the bonnet, the E-PACE is available with a range of petrol and diesel engines. They've been designed, engineered and manufactured in the UK, and whatever your lifestyle, there's bound to be one to suit it. The 9-speed gearbox offers slick gear changes and intelligently adapts to your driving style. The sports shift lever on the centre console provides manual control, along with a pair of steering wheel mounted paddle shifts, whilst a manual transmission is available for drivers who want the ultimate in control. The E-PACE is available with smart settings, so this uses a combination of your smartphone and your key to recognise you as you approach the car. It remembers how you personally like to have the car set up and will prime it accordingly, which on a rather hectic Monday morning can be very welcome indeed. This self-learning technology combined with 4G Wi-Fi connectivity means the E-PACE is up there when it comes to tech. Jaguar's in-control infotainment is used to operate all the major controls inside. So the standard 10-inch screen sits right at the heart of the console, and it supports either traditional swipe but also pinch to zoom, which makes it easy and intuitive to operate. Drivers can customise the home screen to put your favourite apps exactly where you need them. It responds quickly and comes with enhanced voice controls. An optional 12.3-inch HD interactive driver display sits behind the steering wheel and makes it easier than ever to stay up to date with the latest driving information. To minimise distractions, an optional head-up display is available, projecting your speed, gear selection and upcoming satellite navigation directions onto the windscreen, so you never have to take your eyes off the road. Seamless connectivity is provided by Jaguar's in-control remote app, which lets drivers keep track of their vehicle from afar. The E-PACE offers excellent levels of interior space for a compact SUV. You can fit 5 adults in here in comfort, with particularly good headroom and knee-room here in the back. And that theme continues here at the boot, where you'll find more space than you will with many of its rivals. One thing I particularly like is the flat, wide load area, and there's no awkward lip here to have to lift things over, which means that you can just push heavier items straight in. And with the rear seats folded down, you get lots of extra space, of course. 1,234 litres to be precise, which, believe me, is a lot of space. Smart stowage areas include a large secure glove box, front and rear door bins, which are bigger than most in the compact SUV segment. Passengers in the rear can also make use of a further 3 optional USB sockets, so everyone can charge on the go, an important feature to help avoid those family squabbles. This usability extends to the driver assistance features. The Jaguar E-PACE features emergency braking as standard, which can automatically apply the brakes when a collision risk is detected. Meanwhile, Lane Keep Assist can apply corrective torque to the steering wheel if the vehicle unintentionally drifts out of its lane. And Driver Condition Monitor will keep an eye on the driver for signs of drowsiness and warn when it thinks a brake is required. The Drive Pack offers intelligent adaptive cruise control with Q Assist. keeping your vehicle a safe distance from the car in front and pulling away from a standstill in stop-start traffic. There's also high-speed emergency braking, which works at speeds of up to 99 miles per hour, and blind spot assist, which warns of other vehicles in your blind spot and applies corrective torque to the steering if it anticipates a collision when you're changing lane. The Park Pack offers rear traffic monitor, which alerts drivers to passing vehicles and pedestrians when reversing. Park Assist helps streamline the process of parallel and perpendicular parking, while the 360-degree parking aid uses sensors around the vehicle to alert you when you're near another object. The E-PACE has been awarded the highest Euro NCAP safety rating of 5 stars and offers outstanding protection for adults, children and pedestrians. This is thanks to a number of features that maximise the vehicle's stability and traction at speed, under braking and in corners. In addition, an ultra-high-strength steel safety cell, seatbelt pre-tensioners that activate in the event of a collision, and 2 ISOFIX child seat points mean drivers and passengers can trust they're protected. The same is true for those outside the car, with a pedestrian airbag and deployable active bonnet that triggers in the event of a collision with a pedestrian or cyclist. All of this goes to show that this may be the cub of the PACE range, but it still has the impressive blend of comfort, technology, practicality, and of course performance that you expect from a Jaguar.